Alright, what's going on guys? It is Spacey, and in this video I'm going to go over the community transmission for Felucia. Now sorry this video is coming out late, I did have school, but without further ado, let's begin. Now it starts off by saying incoming transmission. The separatist invasion of Felucia is nearing its end, with only a single powerful vehicle left to cover the evacuation of a Felucian farming community. The clones struggle to maintain their last line of defense long enough for Republic transports to collect a large cache of valuable medicinal plants from the village. As the droids advance toward the clone's position, the squad opts to go on the offensive and destroy the dreadnought responsible for the attack. The droids have a plan of their own, however. Ensure the Republic can escape with the plants by bringing down their Venator. Similar to other capital supremacy planets, Felucia is broken up into multiple areas, with each of the 5 command posts having a set theme. Now, the first command post is called the Command Post Village. Felucian villages have an aesthetic that almost blends into the environment, almost as if the village had been constructed as to no obscure or take away from the natural beauty of the planet. Those defending this command post will want to utilize the village structures for additional cover, while also taking advantage of the slight increase in height. And for Command Post 2, it is called Command Post Sarlacc. Very few creatures across the galaxy are as feared as the Sarlacc. Even in death, the Sarlacc poses a formidable sight. What was once an area where none would dare enter, at least by their own choosing, is now a background for the ongoing conflict between separatist and clone armies on Felucia. The command post is located upon a narrow structure that overlooks the now deceased Sarlacc. Defending the entrance of the structure will be pivotal should you want to keep hold of the command post. Moving on to command post number 3, it is called Command Post Farm, and it says farming is an important aspect of Felucian society, as they can often be found scattered across the planet's lush and vibrant landscape. This one idyllic farm had spent its best years being tilled and cultivated. It's now a location that bears the scars of battle. This command post is relatively open, with the bulk of the cover coming from the various bits of equipment, but with entrances in multiple directions. You'll need to keep an eye out for flanking enemies. And then after, for command post 4, it says command post caves. A network of open-air caves run amongst the Felucian landscape and have become a critical area as both the Separatists and Republic fight for control over them. A fairly secluded location, you will have to get closer in order to be able to see the command post, as it's located within the network of caves itself. At least the Rancor that used to dwell here is long gone, but the remnants of it still remain. Dang, guys, it would have been cool for the Rancor to actually be there. Maybe not killing soldiers, but you could hear its roars like deep in the caves. I would have done that, but oh well. It's still cool that they, added the Rancor as like a little background drop. And then it says Command Post Swamp for the final command post. Used as a drop site by the Separatists, this location in some swamplands has become of key strategic importance. The command post, while surrounded by fairly open terrain, has considerable amount of cover in the form of a Separatist dropship and various supply crates. Make use of this cover, as without it, you'll be an easy target. And then it goes on to say, as beautiful as Felucia is, the environment can also be hostile to those that traverse its lush and vibrant landscape. Mushrooms can explode, and certain plants can leave behind a hazardous gas that will harm anyone that gets caught within it. While the planet's surface is more than enough to keep your attention, you may want to glance upwards on occasion, as you'll sometimes see both the Felucian Ripper and Manta flying through the skies. And then finally, it says Felucia arrives later this month as part of the Cooperation Update, which is currently targeting a release date of September 25th. We'll be back with the release notes early next week. Now, after reading this, I think the greatest thing about the Felucian map is that it just has a bunch of diverse kind of areas. Like, you do play on Felucia, but like kind of the different command posts. You have one that's deep in the caves, you have a farm, you have like a little village, then you have like a swamp. Like, stuff like that feels really cool, because it feels like, because then you'll actually see the environment is changing, and you'll realize that you'll have to change your tactics. It feels like you're playing in a bunch of little areas in this one map. I also like that you do have some hazardous things in the environment, like exploding mushrooms and plants that can, leave behind toxic gas. I just like it because while Felucia is beautiful, I have read before that it is a very dangerous place to be on. So yeah, I just like that they're adding this. Make the environment feel more lively. Would have preferred the Sarlacc, but it's fine. This has been Spacey. I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.